Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 9 of my journey through solo self-bound Affliction League. Today I'll be making my second character of the league using the new transfigured Frostblades gem, Frostblades of Katabasis. Well, the first thing I'm wondering, what is Katabasis? It is a noun meaning a going or marching down or back, especially a military retreat. Okay, that's not what I expected. Let's see. Can I get away with Katabasis as a name? Character with that name already exists. Add the to the front of it. That one already exists too. Oh boy. Okay. Different idea. Melee cold dot. There we go. Alright, I started with 2 nailed fists. Maybe I can just use these. Some extra flat fizz. There we go. Let's take a Frostblades. Trinket. Equipment slot unlocked. I don't think I can use this till level 40. Yeah. Let's grab Wanderlust. And I'm going to use a tabula because I'm going to test a lot of stuff out here. I don't get my rucksack yet. So I probably have to unlock that. But I already have the Frostblades of Katabasis gem. Let's grab this and let's compare here. So Frostblades attacks an enemy with increased range, releasing icy blades from the first enemy which fly at other enemies and fires 5 projectiles. This one says attack enemies with greatly increased range, creating a chilled area that deals damage over time if it hits. Requires a melee weapon. So this does not chain to enemies like the normal Frostblades does. Okay, here's some enemies. Old Frostblades will launch all these extra projectiles out that can hit other enemies. This new Frostblades has 6 meters to melee strike range from the 1.8 on the basic gem. It does not give base cold damage. And I have quality on it, so it's getting an extra meter from that. I should be able to hit stuff from really far. And okay, that's a pretty decent sized area, I would say, for the cold dot. That's actually way better than I expected. I thought it was going to be a little tiny circle at their feet, but that's quite more cold dot. That's pretty solid. It lasts a decent time too. Just creates this like chilled ground on that line that I attack. Okay, I'm down. The one thing I do know about this skill is that at gem level 20, the base cold dot on this skill is higher than the cold dot given by Vol Cold Snap. So this has potential to be the best cold dot skill in the game, actually. I was really thinking this might be painful to level with, but the AoE is really good. It says on the gem that the area of effect cannot be modified. I think that's because the area of effect is kind of driven by the melee strike range. And the 6 meter melee strike range is pretty crazy. We got Hail Rake. I love the dot. I can move and he's still taking damage. Very cool. I really wanted a skill in the game that could do full dot with some kind of melee skill. Okay, so this cold dot says 9.2. I increase projectile damage. Still 9.2. Okay. So projectile damage is not going to scale it. Okay, new gems. Sniper's Mark. Cursed enemies take increased damage from projectile hits. Okay, that's not going to help. None of that helps. Dash is good. Support gems being offered. Pierce, Chance to Poison, Mirage Archer, and Volley. None of those really help. Can I buy anything useful in here? Ancestral Call will let me target more enemies. Supported skills deal less damage. So that's going to lower the dot. So this is not ideal. Let's actually just check here. Arcane Surge. No. Looks like Ancestral Call is all I really get here. Ooh, I could go get Scepters. Have increased elemental damage on it. I don't know if it's worth it being much slower. Okay, got a level. Throw on this Ancestral Call, so I should be able to, like, I don't have to target. Yeah, it's going to target enemies for me. Cool. And I'll be able to spread this all over the place. And since projectile damage doesn't work, I'll get attack speed. Okay, here we go. Gem level. This is going to work just like a spell. Like every gem level is going to increase the dot on it. Okay, so against a single target, like I'm losing damage on the dot with the Ancestral Call. If I want to up the damage, I need to pull that off. This enemy has cold resistance as well. Ancestral Call, though, it's amazing for pack clear. I can put that cold dot everywhere. I'll eventually be able to get out of the Ancestral Call and use an Ancestral Cry to get an additional strike target on my gloves. Purchase a new Mana Flask. Sure. And then I can get a Darkwood Scepter. Get 2 of those. Those are both 12%. So this should raise my cold dot. Says 9.8 goes up to 12.1. Really nice that Frostblades is one of these skills that can use just any type of melee weapon. Pretty nice. Let's drop the Ancestral Call here. What's my dot up to 14.9. Still nothing spectacular. Once I get some support gems though, a curse, some auras, I am very confident this will start to pop off. Crab down, sapphire ring. The range is so wild. Like, I can hit enemies at the edge of my screen. Cold chill freeze resistant though, that's a bit of a pain. Made to the prison. Still level 6 though. I need some XP so I can get support gems. Ballistics is only giving me projectile speed and damage. It's okay. Gem level incoming. 14.9. Level up takes me to 21.5. It's a lot more cold dot. It's like if Flame Surge left the degen from a Flame Dash, but it requires a melee hit. It's so goofy, but it's also really cool. There we go, level 8. So here I've got Void Manipulation, faster attacks, cold damage. None of that is damage for me. Can you give me an efficacy? No. Actually, I might need int for that. So let's buy a Lapis Amulet. Buy it in my hideout. Efficacy, more damage over time, increased skill effect duration. I guess I'm just gonna rock with that. I think that's all I've got at the moment. Alright, so Brutus. Here, have that. Then I can move and just like, the cold dot stays. Except the damage isn't great yet, because I can't really scale it well at this low level. I would definitely be doing better off here if I was just like focusing on my attack and doing damage with that, because I could get way more damage for it. But Brutus will go down. The biggest issue I'm having at the moment is mana. But being an attack, I can get mana leech. I can get mana gain on hit. Things that it is not as easy to do with spell cold dots. There goes Brutus. Whirling Blades, Precision, Smoke Mine, Blink Arrow. Okay, let's buy a Clarity, Vitality. Okay. 4 mana per enemy hit with attacks if you use the mana skill in the past 10 seconds. I should put the Ancestral Call back on. What happened to it? Oh, maybe I've entered it. Oops. Oh, there it is. So I can be completely surrounded on all sides, and there's massive cold dot spray. Before I started this, I thought I might be making some kind of meme build here, but I think this actually has potential. It'd be really cool if my, like, cold dot thing here could get rid of this burning ground. Rip. Level 10. Out time. Okay, clarity. Vitality. Level. Life. What does my accuracy look like? 100%. Good. The dot doesn't want to seem to drop down this ledge, so it might have some lightning strike sort of play to it. Drag more enemies over here. And let's, like, no, I cannot. I can hit the enemy, but the cold dot does not want to drop the ledge. What about the other way? Oh, he jumped down. I think it's the same thing. Yeah, it just went into the wall. I've discovered the downside. This will get much, much, much better once I can get through the Weaver. Level 18 gems. So at the bottom here, one with nature has increased elemental damage with attack skills. Elemental damage with attack skills will increase the dot. I don't know if this attack damage will. Another gem level. Raises me to 38.2. Oh, that's much better cold dot. Yeah. Gonna be the first skill you really scale with plus level of melee gems. Yeah, it needs line of sight, like, on the ground. Like, weird stuff like this weird terrain sometimes won't let it through, even though my attack shows it's hitting. Level 12 gems, it offers me elemental hit. You can scale this with plus level of melee gems too. And I do already have the sword kind of crafted. Right, launch those SRS again. I think this is gonna suffer from the same thing as like a caustic arrow, where summon raging spirits. Oh, they might take the cold dot. Yeah, they're taking cold dot. That's good. Alright, cool. Oh, wait, this gap? Yeah, no cold dot over there. I actually have to have, like, so it's not line of sight. There needs to be open ground between you and the enemy. This enemy blocks attacks. Now, I believe this says creates a chilling area if it hits. So I think a block would still count as a hit. So enemies blocking my attacks shouldn't really matter. So if I get a massive shrine, that's not going to change the AoE of my dot. Let's verify this. 38.2, 41.9. So this is actually increasing the dot. Level 12 gems. Really nothing there. I can probably go get a Wintertide brand. Let's throw on Gold Rim to make this easier. Alright, what about stairs? Alright, it will go up the stairs. But the only thing I really got to worry about is like this ledge here. Like, this does not work. And I gotta worry about the hole in the middle. This might be something like, if you played Lightning Strike before, you probably have encountered. I've never played Lightning Strike, so it's going to be new for me. But yeah, give me elemental damage with attacks, elemental focus, hold snap, so I can have frenzy charges, and then in Act 3 I'll get the auras and the curses. We'll be good to go. I think it's probably a good thing that you can't just like start off with this skill, because it's not great in Act 1. On a league start, you wouldn't be able to get this skill until normal lab. Merveil down. Quartz Scepter. Ooh, that has 20% plus 1 socket in melee gems. Requires level 15. I'm level 12. Okay, hold on to that. I need to get the Chamber of Sins, so I have a good place that I can just level. So if I'm kiting enemies that are like on top of me, I'm constantly pulling them out of the cold dot. So I don't think you can really get away with kiting in one direction, like it's kind of normal like this. You might have to kind of rotate around them. So yeah, if I rotate a circle around them like this and still stay not getting hit, I'll keep them in the cold dot that way. Chamber of Sins is one of the best places to get XP in Act 2, because you can always know from this waypoint where there's packs of magic enemies. So this waypoint is pointing in this room to the left here. If I go to the left, I'm going to find the way down. But if I go the other two directions, down in this direction, this one has a blocked wall that I have to go around. But down here, there's always going to be a magic pack in one of the other possibilities for the stairs to go down. So you can just farm these magic packs, refresh the zone, and maybe they'll be cold, chill, and freeze resistant, and they don't want to die. Maybe I will have better luck down this way. Cold, chill, freeze resistant. Surely this time will be better. Brutal Shrine, does that increase my dot? Yes. Ooh, that's cool. A little bit of taste of what this is gonna be like with a little bit more damage. Just keep them on my chilled ground and they'll die. Another Quartz Scepter. Oh, massive pack of magic enemies. Let's go. Here's another ledge situation where I can only hit with my attacks unless there's no ledges, no obstructions. Level 15. Intuition here, but that opens up weapons. I'm gonna chrome this +1 just for the sake of it. Need a green and a blue. There we go. Put the Frost Blades efficacy in that. Raises my cold dot from 56 to 91. That +1 gem level matters a lot. I could roll this with cold damage potentially. Chance to freeze is interesting. I have a bunch of alts. Got a suffix cold damage. Okay, elemental damage with attack skills. That works as well. Throw that one on. Up to 101.6. It's almost more damage than the Frostblade's hit itself now. And if I get to level 16, I get to get the next gem level. Damage. Oh, yes. Big upgrade. Magic enemies are actually taking degen. That's visible now. I like it. Ooh, Red Beast and Fidelitis. Cool, I guess. Who dies first? Looks like Fidelitis because of endurance charges. It would have been a little closer if not for the endurance charges on the Red Beast. So here I could get a Herald, Warlord's Mark, Assassin's Mark. No, that really helps. Skitterbots, that would help a little bit. A little bit of shock. I'll grab that. I'll grab a Cold Snap. Or what's the quality on this now? More. Oh, it's more effective chill. I'm gonna have to get these qualityed up then before I can make a Vault Cold Snap. Another gym level. Takes me from 101 to 146. Oh yeah, it's getting better. I'm actually doing damage to rare enemies now with it. Feels good. Well, this is interesting. 4 yellow beasts on top of each other. They just spawned like that. Get my skitterbots in now. And the cold snap. The cold snap dot is 40.1. Just start off with. Kill all of the bandits. So we'll see, like, kind of get a gauge on the dot, and I want to know if it stacks. I actually think the dots do stack. Yeah, it definitely drops when the cold snap wears off. Okay, that's good to know. Frenzy charges also raise the dot. All the bandits. That gives me 3 passives now. So, cold damage, cold damage, cold damage, level 18. So next I could come down here for more damage in the Primeval Force. I'm going to be able to inflict cold exposure. I don't need that mastery. I'm not going to be shattering stuff. I don't think I need any of these masteries. But before going for more damage, I'm going to grab Herbalism and the Life Mastery. And the Weaver. Damage is not that bad. And the Cold Snap and the Shock is definitely a plus. Finally starting to come together in some way. Easy to get frenzy charges up in here because there's so many enemies. Also nice. Good stuff. Iron Scepter is 14% ally damage, so that's not an upgrade. And the base, now I can get elemental damage with attacks. That's 20% more damage. And then I can't buy it here. Elemental Focus. Yeah, this is also more elemental damage, and I can leave the links in my +1 scepter. Just using that, I'll level the Ellie with attacks up. I need an efficacy, Ellie Focus, Control Destruction for the Cold Snap. That's up to 93.5, 219 on the Frost Blades. Somebody just told me Frost Blades is bugged. It won't give you XP. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. So if I kill it with the hit, that's why it's been so hard to level. Oh, well, that's really unfortunate. I don't think there's any way that's intended. Yeah, that's actually what's happening here. Bug reports. Search Katabasis. Okay, there's definitely bug reports. I'll post reply to this. GGG, please fix. You get no XP from monsters dying in chilled ground. No flask charges from monsters dying in chilled ground. No on death or on kill effects. Alright, we're gonna have to throw a bit of an audible here. And keep leveling the gym. Like, it still does damage. It is working, like, in that way. But I need to level the character. So I think I'm just gonna switch to alternate cold dot since I'm kind of spec'd into that anyways. Grab a creeping frost and just run with that instead. I really hope they can get that fixed quickly because I really want to play with this. Actually, I'll push it through to Act 3 and then just go back to playing on my other character and wait for a patch for this, I guess. Just try and kill stuff with Cold Snap. So it definitely is still giving gym XP. So I can level this up again. Dot from 219 to 311. Yeah, the gym levels are so big. Take the life mastery. It explains so much. I got to the prison, I was still level 7. Okay, let's go Vol. Yeah, the damage is good. Just, it's going to get increasingly worse the better the skill actually is performing, so there's really no point in continuing to go with it. It is a weekend too, so I can't, like, really expect this to get fixed before Monday. And here goes Vol. Cold Snap. Yeah, level. I do want to see, we're at 311.3. Attack damage? No, does not affect it. So elemental damage with attack skills, yes. Attack damage, no. Alright, well, there's definitely still stuff I can do with my Wander. Plus passive tree. Pull these points back out. I want to add back in Seance, Exiles, Meticulous Appraiser, back into the Grotto maps. Corrupted Tabula. Gems hitting level 20. Defeat the Black Morgan while it is enraged. Cool. I just got absolutely wrecked by those things. Yikes. Okay, on the tincture lady, all damage can ignite, rarity of items, calling strike, attack speed on block, damage against enemies on low life. Sure. Yay, charms. What we got? Frenzy charge on hits. Chance to avoid ailments. Is on crit. Kind of nothing good here. The Watcher, number 6. Blueprint. Prohibited Library. The Watcher. Click to be temporarily endowed with Ancient Wisdom. 200% XP. 5 minutes. Chittering Eggs. Chance to gain Rage on hit of rare unique enemies. That's insane. Try and craft a new wand. Flat fire to spells. Accuracy is a solid suffix, but... Okay, this lightning damage is rolled max. Alright, I cannot re-roll this one. Mortal Ignorance. We're on these quest heist contracts. I do not currently have a T16 map. And this T15 I have is rolled actually doable. Maybe I just start with that. Alternatively, I just buy one. Yeah, I'll just buy and run this. I need to get a new imbued wand. And there's an imbued wand. Okay, new wand. Try deafening of hatred. Full damage. Lightness spells. Still have not gotten this ghetto map completed. Have all these horizon orbs. Why not use them? There we go. Owl doable. Corrupt it. Let's go. Then I need to use my singular scouting reports and get the other missing maps. There are Rimnar's gloves. I need to empty my dump tab as well. I was gonna save this for once the new character got to maps, so I had even more gear than just my saved stuff to potentially use, but I'm gonna run out of space. Singular scouting report. Obas, Wakawairua, Obas. That one gets me suffixes cannot be changed. Open a unique strongbox challenge complete. Use 2 unmakings. I'm gonna remove 2 of these so I can grab the additional strongbox. Ooh, augmented distant memory I can buy out of here. Glad I checked. Putrid Cloister. Let's go. Have up to 3 crafted mods. One of the landing, probably the best thing I got. I think next I either go for Vault of Mysteries, backup cache, or I push up for the boss drops. I'm assuming that I'm going to be leveling a new character next time, so I'm not going to be running the higher tier maps, so I think I want to go for the strong boxes. Last singular scouting report. I guess I try the Wakawairua. It's going to be... I wonder if the decoy totem can do something. We'll find out. Not roll caster mods. I mean, I've done damage to it a little bit. I don't know if the decoy totem's helping at all. Oh, get stuck! Get stuck! I might be able to pull this off. I don't get to do any fire shots, but well, how about this? Nope. The Vault Summon Skeletons, not either. This is only easy with like ground dots, which would make it really easy if I could get the new Frostblades up here. Oh, I got you stuck again. Oh, for a second there. At least. So you can hit enemies with Frenzy and get Frenzy charges through the procs bubble. Same with the power charges and power siphon. So I can get my charges up at least before like the teleport on top of me, because that happens, and just like be ready. Try and do my damage then, like I guess. Oh, get stuck, get stuck. Yeah, and a Divine Beauty. Cool. Well, that one was done for the league. Buy a Chimera map to run. Nice. I get Tormented Exiles in here with my Chimera. That's fun. Chimera's actually taking damage though, so this isn't going to be too bad. It was actually pretty easy in the end. It's not free, but easy enough. Another favorite slot unlocked. Then this Plaza map, Rise into Stagnation. I have enough Regals now that I can alt Regal this. Corrupt it. Minus Max Alley Reflect. Well, that's not good. Well, that's the only map other than the uniques that are not done. I have this Pillars of Arun. Let's do that one. Replica Pillars of Arun. Corrupted 6 Link. Boss dead. I mean, this unique is the same. I don't know what the difference is. That leaves 6. I have a Purifier map that I can run. Got a Rogue Exile party in here. That's fun. Oh, we've got Tormented Rogue Exiles in here. I gotta loot them before I leave this area. So while I'm being attacked, or else the loot is gone forever. Then I get my Frenzy charges up, Blood Rage up, and then we blast. Not amazing DPS, but gets the job done. Very, very easy. Another favorite slot unlocked. I've done something productive despite not leveling the new character, aside from just far more essences. I currently have T12. Let's see, what 13s do I have? Thicket or Shore? I gotta be thinking open maps. I think Shore. 14s currently Bog. I need a Conqueror map. Cirrus, Cortex, Shaper, Uber Elder Maven. Okay, yeah. The rest of those aren't super accessible. Cleared the map. I guess that means I mess with this. Accurate Corrupting Blood. Sounds awful. I'm gonna corrupt this one. Left it the same. Is this right here why I'm running lower tier maps? Because this is just crazy. So much running. Decoy Totem can't stay alive. It's worth it in the end. It's just painful. Another one chance. Flat Cold Flat Chaos Cold Dispels. I may have just found a new one. 39,885. This says 34,256. But what if I slap some attack speed on it? 38,656. The chaos damage doesn't scale as well. Oh well, it was worth a peek. Just over 400 jewelers from 6 sockets. Fractured items I'm saving. Jewel with Fizz Dot multi. Spell damage while wielding a staff. One hand crit multi. And a fire and cold res. Flat cold to wand attacks. I'm actually curious. How does this compare to the one I have? 39,885 to 40,42. So this one's got more damage to it than the one I was using. Raider Crown with fractured +1 level of all minion skill gems. Very cool. T2 accuracy on a deicide mask. T2 crit multi lapis amulet. T1 ES diamond ring. T1 life regen onyx amulet. T3 lightning to attacks, diamond ring, and T1 cast speed, gold ring. T3 fire, T3 cold, but a prophecy wand. It has better base crit than what I'm currently using, but I don't think it can touch how good this feels without the attack speed. Pump is all cleaned out. Got a few things. I'm just gonna highlight the really big stuff here. A lot of resistances, including chaos on a pair of murder mitts. The life isn't great though. Over 100 life with chaos res lion pelt. Decent evasion there. 265 before quality energy shield hubris circlet with some cold res. Profane wand with +1 all spell skill gems. Unset ring with 79 life. Big lightning res. All res, 2 LEU attacks, open suffix here. That's really cool. T1 life, all res, flat fire to attacks with fire damage, lightning and cold res. I got a +1 all cold skill gems. This is the first one of these I've gotten. This will probably go on the Frostblades build once I can get that up and running. Life, all res, fire res, life recoup, 2 stone ring, life big accuracy, all res, fire res, gold ring, and then there's a bunch of other stuff that's like decent that doesn't have quite the most immediate use, but I will hang on to. I'll save it in case any of these finds their way into a build. I have the space to store it, so I'll hold on to it. I don't think this ring can just immediately fit in here. I can try and remove a prefix, add a suffix. Add suffix, remove prefix, yeah. See what happens. Critical crafting. Any modify mods on an item. Bestiary recipe complete. I took the life off of it for cast speed. Rip my stash set back up. One of these Maven witnesses for, looks like a 5-way. Prophecy wand. Ooh. Ooh. Void battery. That's interesting. You can just hit all of them at once. That's pretty cool. Even though they're all over the place. Very easy. Another passive point. One more gets me currency chance to be duplicated. Need T12 maps. 6 of them. Triple shore map? Oh, one was mirrored, one was duplicated. That's weird. Fractured imbued wand. Chance to freeze. Harbinger's orb. Map full of exiles. This is Doriani's? Doriani's fist. Okay, gonna try it 3 different ones. The Wrath has lightning spells, accuracy, cold damage, anger, just a flat fire, hatred, attack speed. Nope, another Maven Invitation. Okay, this time, make sure to use the Frenzy first. There we go, get way better damage. If I have Frenzy charges, I have to actually use my Frenzy if I want those Frenzy charges. But once they're up, I just have to push it once every 12 seconds. And then it's not that bad. Oh. There's still a totem down here. That's fine. There's the currency from Strongboxes duplicated. Good stuff. And that's where I'm going to stop for today. It sucks I couldn't get the Frostblades of Katabasis going because it is bugged. Hopefully that will get fixed soon. And tomorrow I will be starting my first playthrough of Dark Souls 2. I had this planned before the skill was bugged. I need to take a day to rest and recover, but the plan currently is to return to PoE come Tuesday. That could change if the skill's still bugged by then. I don't know, maybe I'll figure something else out to do. But with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.